Shiba Inu Army, if you put $1,000 into Shib today, when will you be a millionaire? Explained. Shib Army keeps locking Shib tokens in dead wallets in hopes of pushing the coin's price up, but it has failed to reach its goal so far. Meanwhile, another 150 million meme tokens have been burned as part of a long-term Shib burning initiative. Meanwhile, last week the community managed to burn over 1 billion Shiba Inu. Today we're going to talk all about Shib burn and why you should put $1,000 in Shib tokens.
Welcome to Shiba Inu Coin, your daily dose of Shiba. If you're interested in everything around Shiba, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Shib news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Shib news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments.
Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Shiba is doing on the 15th of August, shall we? Shiba Inu broke out of its prevailing cup and handle pattern on August 14th, raising its prospects of securing additional gains in the coming weeks. A cup and handle appears when the price falls and rises in a U-shaped trajectory in the first stage, followed by a swift move sideways or downward in the second. Notably, the price trend develops under a common resistance level. Typically, cup and handle patterns resolve after the price breaks above the resistance level. Shib did the same on August 14th after rising 27% to 16 millionths of a dollar. Per the rule of technical analysis, a cup and handle breakout target is determined by measuring the distance between the pattern's lowest point and resistance line and adding it to the breakout point. As a result, Shib could head towards 2,253 millionths of a dollar. In other words, a 50% price rally by September. Fundamentally, Shiba Inu's 27% intraday price rally on August 14th had no visible catalysts, except a metric showing that Shib's burn rate surged by 825% in a day. But the amount of burned Shib is worth only over $4,500. On the whole, however, the Shiba Inu network has burned over $6.36 million worth of Shib tokens in its lifetime.
Now let's get back to the topic. According to the Twitter page of Shib Burn, a service that tracks Shib burns and destroys these meme coins itself, in the past few days, roughly 149.6 million meme coins have been moved to unspendable wallets to be locked there permanently. The largest lump of these four has been burned in the past 24 hours, 87,574,132 Shib, taking 12 transactions to move that amount of crypto to dead wallets. 12,738,009, 18,875,469, and 30,614,624 Shib were burned prior to that, respectively. While Shiba Inu has no regularly scheduled Shib burns through its tokenomics or woof paper, it now has the Shiba Inu burn portal that will facilitate token burns. First released on April 23rd, it has already seen over 59 billion Shib destroyed. Aside from the portal, community efforts to burn Shib are among the strongest in any cryptocurrency community. Buoyed by the burn portal rewards, individual burns have reached over 10 billion Shib. Through community burns and the Shiboshi name changes, the Shib burn rate, based on March's numbers, was around 6 billion Shib. Here's just a selection of Shib burns from the community and how they do it. Bigger Entertainment. Bigger Entertainment was one of the first large-scale Shib burns from the community. Through the likes of its Shib burner playlist and burn parties, Stephen Cooper's crypto record label has destroyed over 1 billion Shib. While it planned to host new burn events and launch an NFT game, Bigger Entertainment has now left the Shiba Inu space. Cooper told IB Times that this came about from a call with the Shiba team that left him disappointed. Shiba Inu Games. While NFT games are associated with earning crypto, a new section of titles are now play to burn. Travis Johnson's Bricks Burner mobile game, for example, uses the ad revenue earned to send Shib to the dead wallet. This method has burned over 1.3 billion Shib so far. Johnson's Shib Superstore has also expanded out into additional revenue streams, including food and drink, alongside additional games to burn tokens. Bricks Burner isn't the only game to burn Shib. Several other mobile games claim to burn Shib, contributing to the wider effort. More Shib burns. There are plenty of other Shib burning efforts going on within the Shiba community and ecosystem. The Shiba Coffee Company, for example, burns a percentage of its profits. Meanwhile, new third-party tokens have also started burning large portions of Shib. Alongside this, the likes of YouTube channels, gaming tournaments, and search engines all burn Shib. Of course, it's not all good news with burning. Several malicious actors claimed they would burn a certain amount of Shib to gain a large following of the Shib army. As such, we'd recommend caution to any new burning efforts until they post their Etherscan transaction of the burn. Upcoming SHIB burns. Looking at the SHIB roadmap, there are plenty of new burning mechanics coming in the future directly with the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Here's a look at some of the upcoming burns. The Shiba Inu metaverse will burn SHIB through allowing landowners to rename their real estate. All future Shiba Inu platforms, such as Shibaswap and Shiba Inu, will include some burning mechanisms aside from the game. A Shiba burn portal is also in development. Now Payments has introduced an optional burn mechanic for its merchants. Several SHIB partners, such as Wellies and John Richmond, have signed up to the burns. How much SHIB is burned? Across the 3 SHIB burn wallets, over 410.309 trillion SHIB have been burned, representing 41% of the total SHIB supply. However, most of the destroyed SHIB comes from Vitalik Buterin's initial burn. The Ethereum creator destroyed 410.24 trillion SHIB in May 2021, after he received 500 trillion SHIB when the token first launched, representing 50% of the total supply. Buterin then donated the remaining SHIB to charity, which has been used by the India Crypto COVID Relief Fund. This means that after subtracting Buterin's burn from the total amount of Shiba Inu destroyed, the community has burned 125 billion SHIB, worth $1.6 million as of July 20th. Of course, the actual amount is higher than this, with SHIB still down from its previous 2022 highs. If we talk about Vitalik Buterin thanked the entire cryptocurrency community for the donation, which made the funding of an AI research grant possible. Back in 2021, Vitalik Buterin received trillions of SHIB tokens, and even though he burned some, he also kept some with the intention to donate. In one of the burning transaction hashes, Buterin explained, "I've decided to burn 90% of the remaining Shiba tokens in my wallet. The remaining 10% will be sent to a not yet decided charity with similar values to Crypto Relief, preventing large-scale loss of life, but with a more long-term orientation." One of the initiatives that he apparently funded with some of the donations was the so-called Vitalik Buterin PhD Fellowship in AI Existential Safety. It's designed for students who are starting their PhD programs in 2022 and plan to work on AI existential safety research. It would also include existing PhD students who wouldn't otherwise receive funding to work on the same matter. At universities in the US, UK, or Canada, annual funding will cover tuition, fees, and the stipend of the student's PhD program up to $40,000, as well as a fund of $10,000 that can be used for research-related expenses, such as travel and computing. The first group of recipients of the grant has already been selected. It was announced on Wednesday. Notably, Buterin thanked the entire Shiba community, saying that without them, this would not have been possible. Big thanks to the Shiba Inu community, whose cryptocurrency made these fellowships possible, he noted.
That's all for today. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. We hope you liked this video. Let us know in the comments below if you're a Shiba holder, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time at Shiba Inu Coin. Bye!